Hey, all my favorite friends. Welcome back to Math with Mrs. Berger
And with Mr. Lamb from Larkspur Middle School.
We're going to talk about the coordinate plane today. Today we're going to identify and label the parts of the coordinate plane, so the X and Y axis, origin, and all the quadrants, and identify a quadrant or axis where an ordered pair is located.
We're also going to learn how we can graph ordered pairs on the coordinate plane and identify ordered pairs represented by points in a coordinate plane.
Crazy! Let's get started. All right, we're going to start by labeling the parts of the coordinate plane.
So this is a coordinate plane.
Oh, stop touching it.
I didn't touch it. So this is a coordinate plane. Notice this one is a 4-quadrant coordinate plane.
4, quad, 4.
4. Now see, and we number these weird. We number quadrants by Roman numerals. So you gotta think back to when you guys did Roman numerals last. And the first quadrant is this one.
And we start in that first quadrant, this upper right-hand corner, and if we make a C for coordinate plane, it tells us how to label the rest. So 1, 2, 3.
That makes this one, and this is, I love Roman numerals,
4.
IV or 4.
Right, the very center of the coordinate plane is called the origin.
The origin, like where it originates from.
Oh, yeah.
So everything starts when you're looking at the coordinate plane from the origin.
Yeah.
Now, notice the coordinate plane is made up of 2 axes, right? First we have the x-axis.
And think about the letter X. It's kind of like short and fat this way, so X goes side to side, or horizontally.
Ooh, I love horizontally, like looking at the horizon.
Ooh, at the beach.
And then, of course, this way, this is the y-axis.
And if we think about the letter Y, which
Why
is
do we think about the letter y?
Because it's long. That's what I was doing.
Oh,
Because it's long and lean, and it goes up and down. So Y up and down, Y to the sky, or vertical. And then X, short and fat, horizontal.
so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things that we already know about the coordinate
That's
plane.
so many things. All right, so let's look at what types of points. Ooh, I don't know what just happened. Let's look at what types of points are in. Oh, that's where you got the picture from. All right, here we go. It's fine, guys. We're back.
See, sometimes you have mistakes, but that doesn't mean you gotta stop. You can just keep working through your mistakes.
Let's talk about the types of points that are in each quadrant.
Okay, now what we mean by types of points that you notice, the y-axis is made up of, and this is a little blurry, a little hard to see, so I'll explain it to you. This is the y-axis. These are all positive numbers like we learned about in the integers. And these are all negative numbers.
Going down.
Yep. And then, again, positive numbers.
To the right.
Negative numbers to the left. Stuff you already know because we already finished integers.
So yeah, it's like you took 2 lines and we just, boop, intersected at that middle point.
So, in quadrant 1, notice any point I would put in here would be a positive and a positive. So, quadrant 1 is always positive, positive.
Yeah, and we'll talk about how to graph, but it is important to maybe point out, 1, ordered pairs have to be in.
Oh, thank you. I almost forgot that.
And when we graph on the coordinate plane, you always go X then Y, right? So the X is that like side to side, and Y is that up and down.
So
think about shopping at the mall, right? Think about shopping at the mall, right? So the origin is where you park your car, because that's where your journey originates. And then you have to go over to like the stairs before you can go up or down to the stores.
Oh, very good. I like that analogy.
So with quadrant 2, right, if we start at the origin, we would go left, which would be negative, and then up, which would be positive.
So it would always be negative, positive. And remember, we always put them in parentheses.
You have to group those ordered pairs together.
So this would be the x1.
Yep.
And this would be the y1.
X negative, Y
X
positive.
always first, y always second.
But if we go into quadrant 3, we have to start again at the origin, and then when we would go left, negative,
Because you always got to go in
down,
first.
negative, so we would be negative, negative.
Excellent. So you always got to go in first and then up or down.
Right, left or right, then up or down.
Left or right, up or down.
Yep.
I like it. now we got quadrant 4. So again, we're going to start in the parking lot.
Gotta park your car first.
Gotta park your car first. And then now we're going to go to the store, but the store I want to go to is in this direction.
It's gonna go right.
To the right, which is a positive number. And then we're going to go down the staircase, which is a negative number. So we end up with a positive, negative. So, just to recap, in quadrant 1, everything's
positive, positive.
And in quadrant 2, everything is
negative, positive.
And in quadrant 3, everything is
negative, negative.
And in quadrant 4, everything is
positive, negative.
Wow, if I know that, then I'm never going to mess up. But what happens if something is found on the line?
Ooh. So if something's on an axis, one of the numbers will be 0.
Yep. Then one of the things to always remember that if you see a dot on one of the lines, one of the numbers has to be 0.
So Mr. Lamb graphed 0 because he didn't move left or right.
Didn't go anywhere but straight up.
7. So his ordered pair is 0, 7.
So
here's a little trick.
Sorry.
Here's a little trick so that you know what axis it's on. So if you go X, Y above it, and then you circle the non-zero number. So I circled the non-zero number. This point is on the Y-axis.
Excellent. Then what happens if I put one at, this would be
well, you went over 7,
0,
and you didn't
X,
go up or down.
Y, so if I circle, I'm on the X-axis. I like your little trick.
I know. That's why I'm a better teacher.
Oh, that hurt just a little bit.
I'm just kidding. There you go.
Okay, so this is how we figure out where a dot is located on the thing. We call these ordered pairs.
Ooh, ordered pairs.
Okay, and they're in the order of X, like we said before, and Y. Okay, my X is probably not the best. You want to fix that for me?
Or X, Y.
Okay, so then it's just X, Y. So we'll just get rid of these because she's much neater than I am. Okay, so this is found at 6, 2. So it's positive, positive. I know it's in
quadrant 1.
It's got to be in quadrant 1. And look, here it is. How did they find that point? Well, they started here at the origin and they went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 1, 2. It's at 6 on the X and 2 on the Y.
It's like it's special address.
Yes, it's just like an address.
Just like an address.
Think ordered pair, think where is it at?
Yep. How we would find things. You guys actually use ordered pairs a lot if you do shop at the mall. Because those kind of grids that you stop at in the center,
where is this found?
Those are really ordered pairs. Or if you use a map, same thing. Think longitude and latitude, right?
Ooh, you're getting fancy now.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's plot a few. I'm going to write the ordered pair down.
Okay.
And you're going to plot.
Okay, and then we'll reverse.
So let's see, this goes to 6 and negative 6. So I'm going to go, how about, I'm going to try and trick you, negative 4, 3.
All right, negative 4, 3. So I know, I'm going to talk the steps out loud. So I know I have to start at the origin. So
excellent.
Negative 4 means I go over to the left 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I go up 1, 2, 3. I put a dot where there's 2 lines intersect. And I'm going to label it B for burger.
For burger.
All right, now
you used to be a lamb before you were a burger.
I know. Technically, I'm a lamb burger. I was a lamb first, and then now I'm a burger. Although, do they know that we're related?
I don't know if we've ever said that we're father-daughter.
That's my dad.
That's my daughter.
That's right. All right, so I'm going to make you do
Hope I don't mess this up.
negative 3.
Well, I'm going to make sure I don't mess it up by not just jumping to it. I'm going to follow the process.
Follow the steps.
So you said here, we start at this, and that's a positive 5. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that's a negative, and I know negatives go down. 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to say that's in 5, negative 3, and I'm going to label it with a L.
Or lamb.
For lamb.
Or love.
Or
we
love.
love the coordinate point.
We love the coordinate
All right,
point.
let's do one that has a 0 again.
Okay,
just
that's an
those
excellent
are the
idea.
tricky ones.
They are. So I'm going to give you 3, 0.
Okay, so 3, 0. So remember, I know that it's X, then Y. So I'm going to start at the origin, and I go over 1, 2, 3. Right? So here I am.
Yep.
But then it says I go up 0. So I'm just going to keep myself right there, and I'm going to label that N
For
Nicole.
Nicole. How about we
nice.
do one more on the other axis?
Okay, so I'm going to give you 0, -6.
0, -6. So we know, okay, it's 0, so that means I'm going to start here, and I'm not going anywhere.
No, don't.
Right? Not going anywhere, so it's -6, so I got to go all the way down here, put it here, and I'm going to label it M for Mr. Lamb.
Woo, crazy. All right, guys, that's how you plot on the coordinate plane.
That's
pretty
everything
simple.
to know. That see, there are 7 things that we showed him in the beginning.
7 parts.
Then we added 4 by knowing what the coordinates were, so that's 11 things they know about the coordinate plane.
Yeah, but we're gonna add one more, just one more, cause it does get a little crazy if you have to find the ordered pair of a dot that's of a dot that's already like graphed for you.
Okay.
Stay with me, Mr. Lamb. Don't
I'm
go
trying
just yet.
because you have me confused.
Okay, so I'm gonna give Mr. Lamb a trick. So I'm gonna put this here, and we're gonna label
And you want me to find it.
Point A. So my question's gonna be, what's the ordered pair of A?
Well, I know that I always start with the X first. So I'm going to go, let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I know that -4 has to be the first number.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to go down because it's down from the line is 1, 2. So it's -4, -3. Now you know what? Knowing the fact that these are both, this is always negatives, I can check this and go, well, it's in quadrant 3, and I know quadrant 3 is always negative.
So we're right.
So we got it.
We're so smart. Okay. Well, what should
So
we
one
do?
of us.
Mr. Lamb.
Would you stop doing that?
Stop stealing graphs from on the line. All right. If you're confused about anything about the coordinate plane,
And you wouldn't be because this was a great introduction to a coordinate plane.
Yeah, we're super good about it. You should be clear as.
But if you are a little confused, we put another video in there.
Yeah, so watch the other video, and the other video will tell you how to calculate distance also on the coordinate plane. Fancy.
That's fancy.
And if you're ready to go, start that practice. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Dance a little.
Mr. Lamb has to turn